Okay, so I'm having to get back into the flow of like posting. I was posting very consistently every single day, and then I took like 2 or 3 days off because like I forgot my camera at work and I got super busy. So like I feel like it does take more energy to get back into the groove of things, but we're making it happen. I just had to like give it a little push right now. I have a video that's uploading or that's rendering right now. Here, I can show you that. This is the one where I talk about me changing my name on the book and my last day working at Chili's. So, yesterday I released the landing page of the Real Nigga Bible and making it for free. And I was really excited about it. Still really excited about it. And today I went to go check how many people opted in. It said like I got like 40 visitors from, I promoted it on my Instagram and nobody opted in. Zero. I got zero leads. So I took that as like good data in terms of okay, well, I should change. I should simplify it even more because I had it where the cover and it had the back as well, so those testimonials and the cover. But I decided to go with just the cover of the book, and instead of asking for a phone number, I just I took away the phone number and I put uh, so they can just enter in their first name and their email address. So just simplifying the page even more, where it's clear, it's cut, it's dry, it's easy, it's simple, and we'll take it from there. So I think initially there's that feeling of but again, like, well, not again, but one thing I've been thinking about my in my head a lot when it comes to like YouTube here, and when it comes to like building this thing, building off of my book, like I'm thinking about the compound effect. I'm thinking about okay, that's okay. I just got to tell people about the website more. Keep talking about it on my social media. I got to go into all of my YouTube videos that I've posted and put the Real Nigga Bible link in there. So people who discover my videos or watch my older videos, when they look in the description, they can see that uh, they can opt in there instead of sending them over to the page where they can buy the book. So, yeah, I mean, it's a work in progress. It's like, all right, well, we receive more information and uh, we keep moving forward. And it's not about trying to get there now. It's about taking consistent actions to where, hey, we will get there eventually. And I read this quote in Alex Hermosi's book, $100 Million Leads, which I got from my brother-in-law yesterday. Here it is, right here, $100 Million Leads. Here, let me can get that quote for you, my nigga. It says, "The world belongs to those who can keep doing without seeing the results of their doing." And another thing I keep in mind is Sir Isaac Newton's quote where he said, "For every action is an equal and opposite reaction." So all of this that I am pouring into, all this energy, all this effort, all this action, I'm putting in massive, 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 massive action. At least as much as I can. I know I'm uploading once, I'm averaging once a day. I still feel like I can take more action, and it's crazy because it's still more than what most people post. Because I think most people post maybe once a week or maybe a couple times a week, but I'm going like every day, I just still feel like I can do more. That's just how I feel. And this taken over the course of time, alongside of like me continuously like talking about the book and posting about the book. It's crazy because like people get excited about it, but people don't like it. Does like for some reason people aren't like compelled to take action on it. Like when I was selling my book for like $7, like people were like, "Oh, this is cool," but like that still wasn't enough to get them over the edge, even though they were excited about it, which is interesting. I think it's just a game of like continuous marketing, continuous, like keep talking about it. And over time, I think people will begin to like, oh, okay, yeah, let me look into that, let me check that out. And yeah, I think there is a lot that is at play. I think that like even like there's an example that comes to mind right now. There's a musician that I really love. His name is Mark Rebier, and all his music is improvised, and I love his music. And I'm like, I really appreciate this guy, but I haven't been watching his YouTube videos because it just I'm like, oh, I'll get to it eventually. Just like not now, just not now. And I'd imagine it would be similar for other people. And we all have our different lives, and I can't necessarily know why someone doesn't opt in, even though they may be interested. I don't know. I just gotta do my part, focus on what I can control, and just fucking push. Yesterday during my journaling session, I'm like, okay, like, hey, let's not forget where you're at in terms of like work. Like, hey, don't keep writing. Make sure that you keep fucking writing. Like, I can churn out another book this year, if I stay consistent with it and if I put my mind to it. Right now, like things have there's a lot that's been in the air. I'm I don't have much money. I think I have like $20 to my name right now. I get paid hopefully within the next 72 hours. I don't know if I get paid tomorrow, if I get paid on Thursday, if I get paid on Friday. So I'll be getting paid soon. But then like 300 of that goes to my mom. And then, just like eight. And then I have like 150 of that that's going to the website that hosts my landing page for the Real Nigga Bible and for Active Campaign. And I'm slowly getting back on my feet. I'm slowly settling into like a groove again. I'm looking for routine. And once I get like some more certainty in my life financially, and also knowing how to do my job well, because I'm still kind of in training, and I find a flow, and then I can just start working the system in terms of, all right, I'm uploading my YouTube videos, I'm talking about my book, I'm posting on my Instagram, and then I'm also writing my book, my next book. Ideally, what I envision, well, not ideally, because maybe the universe has even better plans for me. So this is what I'm thinking right now: is build my email list with my book, build like a motherfucker. Use that same email list to promote my next book, and also use that same email list to promote like when I go on tour, get people in with me face to face. So I'm also thinking I could have a tour, use my book to build my movement. While I'm on tour, that's when I sell my second book with the people who come see me live in person. And I guess I can still sell it through the list, but this is just just some things that are at the top of my head right now. I'm not married to it. I do really want to speak on stages and I do want to write more books. So it does resonate with me. Just taking it a day at a time. I try not to think too much about the future because it gives me anxiety because I can't really do anything about it. I can't control it. I can influence it. But the only thing I can really do is just my best today. There's this anxiety that sits in me sometimes in the evening where I've done everything that I can for the day and I feel like I should be doing more and I discount everything that I've done. Like yesterday when my head hit the pillow, I've been procrastinating like a motherfucker on getting that website up for the Real Nigga Bible because I don't like the technology side of things and like the setting up of things because things go wrong. I gotta test things and I gotta figure out how to build a campaign, an active campaign. I have to figure out like how to connect different things. There's a process that goes into making sure that a page is up and running, and I don't really enjoy that process all that much. And I've been procrastinating on it, and I spent like 2 or 3 hours yesterday just hyper focused on a microdose, just fucking hyper focused. Fucking got it done. So it's like, hey, the hard part, the heavy lifting is done, dude. Like, you got the system now. Like, you just got to push people over to the page. It's an easy yes for people where it's like, okay, I just put my name, my email in, and I get the Bible. Awesome. And now it's like, I can really begin to build my fucking list. And this is the importance of a list. The importance of a list. When I was in London, I was launching a 3 or 4 day. It was like a 3 day event online, and then for those who bought the top tier, I think it was a 4 day event. I think so. I think it was either is something along those lines. And we had started working on this and promoting it in February of 2021. And the launch for this event was for September of 2021. So we had like, what, 7 months to like really put in work and promote. And we were like, let's get affiliates on board, let's get speakers on board, and we're gonna fucking build this thing up leveraging other people's lists, and we have a network, we can make this happen. Well, it was now August. We have made one sale, we had one affiliate, we had 0 speakers, and me and my business partner are like flailing because our launch is like in 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. So I'm in London. It's around midnight, maybe 1 in the morning. But back at home in California, it's like 3 p.m. So I FaceTime my brother in law. I call him on Messenger video. And I ask him for help. Because my brother in law, he's been in business for like 15 years. And he's had like 7-figure years and stuff like that. So I call and ask for help. And he gives advice on what to do. He's like, you're gonna have to change the direction the ship is going entirely. And he tells us about running a 5-day challenge, and we like the idea, and I'm grateful. And then he takes the time and says, "Look, I have to tell you this," and you can tell he got really serious. And he said, "This is mostly for you," speaking to me, not speaking to my former business partner. He said, "Look, I've told you this many times. You gotta build a list. Because if you don't have a list to sell products to, you're done. You see where your position you're in right now? That's because you didn't take that time to build a list. The list is everything." And I was like, okay, the list. The list. So I think I have a great list builder. My book, I think, is a fantastic list builder. And then I have $100 million leads here. I'll be making some money soon so I can put it towards paid ads on Twitter. And it's a fun game, man. I believe that the climb to the top of the mountain is actually better than being on top of the mountain. The journey is the reward. It's the being able to problem solve. So I also feel like this that I'm creating on YouTube is going to be one of my greatest things that I've created, because you got to see the journey of me getting myself out of where it is that I am. And you get to learn the lessons that I'm learning along the way. I have a kid that I mentor. He's like 22 now, 23. And he is the only other person besides my former business partner who like got to learn the lessons with me along the way of us like traveling and figuring things out, because I was coaching him one on one, telling him stories about what happened this last week, telling him what I learned. And he got to receive my education with me. And what an advantage he has in the world where he didn't have to live it, but he got to experience it still. And take with him all of those lessons. And I was learning those lessons at 25 years old, 26 years old. All the risk was on me. And he got to learn that at 19, 20 years old. You can say he had a risk because he was paying me, thousands of dollars for coaching. But dude, the education this guy received, oh my gosh, invaluable. And the education that I'm receiving now, learning marketing, learning how to promote my book, learning what to do with this, the lessons that I'm learning along the way, you get to receive my education as well. Whether you're watching this as I'm living it, or this is 5, 10, 15, 20 years into the future, and you're just now getting to this, you still get to experience those lessons, which is fucking awesome, man. But yeah, man, when I traveled, it was so much fun, dude. It was challenging. It was so challenging because we were fucking traveling while we were broke, bro. Broke as fuck. But we figured out a way, man. Asking money from our parents. Fucking just pulling things together, bro. Like, fuck, man. We did our fucking best. It was so messy. It was sloppy. It was scrappy. It was imperfect. But fuck, was it just rich with connection. I mean, the bond that I have with my best friend, bro, is a bond I don't have with anybody else. The growth that we experienced together, because we fucking struggled together, bro. We were in the motherfucking trenches. We were in the motherfucking trenches, bro. I remember we were staying over our $50 million mentor's apartment in Santa Monica, and she let us stay for free for a month. And she liked a specific kind of water that was really like clean. And it was like $10 to fill up this 5 gallon tank of water. And I remember me and my business partner, we were walking through the parking lot of Whole Foods and we were just like, why does she want this expensive ass water? We were so broke, bro. We could barely even afford $10 fucking water. We were all moping and complaining. We were so mad. And it's like, bro, we were staying in Santa Monica for free, bro. Oh my gosh. Dude. Just little things like that are just like, wow. And just to think about who we are as people, bro, like the quality people that we are, because we were shaped by that, man. We were shaped by the struggle, we were shaped by the challenge. That journey, bro, was like so magical because the entire time we were figuring it out. What are we gonna do? And then sometimes just shit hits the fucking fan and we're like, fuck, we have to figure this out right now. Right now, we have to figure this out. I've told the story so many times, but it's such a staple of like what it was like for us during this time. We were so broke. We had to start fasting in the morning because we couldn't afford 3 meals a day in Barcelona. And we booked our flights for Barcelona and we're like, all right, we're gonna be in Barcelona for 2 weeks. So we were only able to book the hostel that we were at for a week. And our stay at our hostel was coming up. Like it was gonna terminate in like 2 days. And we did not have a place to stay for the next week. Because our flight was after that week. So we had to figure out where we were gonna stay. And we were in the common area of our hostel, motherfucking 1 o'clock in the morning, bro. Trying, like, okay, brainstorming. Where can we pull money together? Where can we get money? Where do we have money? Where do we have access to money? And we were looking for Airbnbs outside of Barcelona that could be cheaper. And it took us like an hour for us to figure something out, but we figured it out. And we ended up staying in a small city north of Barcelona called Manresa. And that was a whole journey too. But we would have never gone to Manresa had we been comfortable with money. We got to explore this city, this small, not even city, small town. A town where it seems like everybody knows each other. And that was granted to us because of the position that we were in. We were lucky enough to experience those things. That's why, like, yes, I'm broke, but bro, like, there's actually a lot of like good that comes from this. I end up doing things that I would not have done had I been comfortable. Would I have read this book? Would I have made the book free to build my list? Like, I'm making like great decisions here, great long term decisions. Would I have, like, the reason why I'm posting on YouTube is because I was like just about to run out of money. Because, okay, so I quit my job at this Mexican restaurant that I was working at because like I just felt like I didn't know who was gonna turn on me, and it was like my book was starting to get hype, and like people were excited about it. I was like, oh shit, this is crazy, bro. I'm like, this is about to take off, and I thought, okay, I can quit now. I'll have a grand to my name, and I think with this product, with the grand, with 81 copies of my book, I think I can make something happen from this. I believed that it was going to take me to the other side, the promised land, if you will. Like, I was just like, boom, this is it. I'm about to be successful as fuck. I'm about to be rich. Nigga, I'm doing math in my head. I'm like, bro, if I sell 1,000,000 copies, bro, and if I'm selling for $17, bro, like, I'll make like, I'm doing this kind of math. I'm like, dude, like tens of millions of dollars math in my head. And I'm drawing conclusions and logic and stuff like about other people's books, and I'm like, my book is more marketable than theirs. And I was just juiced up. My fucking adrenals were just like on level 10. And then things weren't popping off the way I thought they were. Like, I was getting my book into the hands of like celebrities and stuff, which was cool as shit, but I was still in the same place. So I needed help. I'm like, dude, I know that this book has a lot of marketability behind it, but I need some help, bro. So I called an emergency meeting with my homies, bro. Like, it was a Thursday, and I called the emergency meeting for Saturday. And I held the emergency meeting at 12 a.m. my time because I got niggas all over the world. And it was a good time for them as well. So midnight, I'm on the call with my niggas. We're talking about the book, and one of my homies was like, "Bro, you gotta be just putting out content like a fucking motherfucker, bro." And the very next day, not the very next day, this very same day, because we had that call at midnight. Very same day, I uploaded my video that said the man who wrote the Real Nigga Bible. Right there. Same day, posted that video. And then the next day I posted this video. And then the next day I posted this video. And I would not have been doing this, at least I don't think I would have, had I not had that call. And I'm so glad I had that call because, damn, bro, I got these videos that I'm uploading and I'm posting these videos, and I believe over time it's gonna serve me in ways that are greater than I can imagine. Because I want to make a living being myself. I just want to be myself and make a living from it. And this is it. Like, I'm building that. This is me being myself. And then now I have this system where I have my book that leads people to my YouTube. My YouTube leads people to my book. And what I'm looking to do is really trying to build strong trust with my audience by being as open as I possibly can be. And I know it's going to take time to snowball. People falling in love with me and my personality and who it is that I am. And it's a as I mentioned, it's a compound. The way I'm looking at it is like, hey man, sure. You look at my view count, 11 views, 11 views, 17 views, 11 views, 7 views down there, right? 6 views, 11 views, 6 views. It's all good, bro. As long as I keep going, I will not lose. And to put into perspective, I have made the decision to travel the world while having my own business when I was 19 years old. I wasn't able to do it until I was 25 years old. It took me 6 years. 6 years of work to build myself to the point where I was able to do that. 6 years. And I think about when I cut out a best friend of mine in 2017. That was probably still to this day the hardest decision I've ever made. God damn, that was a hard decision to make, bro. Fuck. Fuck, dude. And that was so challenging because this was just a person who I loved tremendously, but they were not growth oriented. And it took me 2 years to find a replacement for this motherfucker. And that replacement was the person who's currently my best friend till this day. Still my best friend, bro. Traveled the world together. Fucking beautiful ass relationship. But I made that sacrifice. And the fruit of my labor takes time to catch up. And that's why I'm not too worried about this, because I'm like, I just know over time with consistent action, I'm going to win. I just have to be consistent. And my communication abilities that you see here, I built that fucking shit, bro. 2 years of Toastmasters, 2 years of phone sales, a year of selling gym memberships face to face, a full year of podcasting every single day on my podcast, a full year and a half of running a 5 a.m. call every day where I spoke to an audience for 15 minutes delivering a lesson. All of that helped me become the speaker that I am today. And now I don't attempt to be a powerful speaker. I am a powerful speaker. But it takes time. I saw a video of me at the beginning of my Toastmasters journey. For those that don't know, Toastmasters is a public speaking organization. It's fucking great, dude. I highly recommend it. It's international. It's been around for over 100 years. It's helped me tremendously, dude. Like, you want to get better at public speaking, like, go join a Toastmasters club and go consistently. And I highly recommend that you shop around, go to different Toastmasters clubs, because not all of them are created equal. Some are really disorganized and have speakers that aren't that great. And some you're like, damn, bro, I can learn a lot from these motherfuckers in this club. So go check out a Toastmasters club. But I'm where I sit right now, 28 years old. I know what goes into winning. I know what the process of winning looks like, and it's time. It's time, it's consistency, and it's hard work. And I've experienced winning so much in my life to where I'm like, okay, I know that winning is possible. And winning does happen. And I see these arcs in my life where I've won. And I think about the work that went into them. I'm like, all right, I just got to do that again. There's a great song by Drake, and I think it's Lil Durk, called "Laugh Now, Cry Later." And there's a lyric in that song that really resonates with me. It's from Lil Durk. He says, "I'm in the trenches, relaxed." Damn. I remember saying this to my best friend when we were traveling. And I'm like, man, I want to be relaxed, bro. Because we're in the trenches, and relax is the furthest thing that I am. I am not fucking relaxed. Just fucking burning through my adrenal glands. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm relaxed. I'm okay. I am okay, and I'm gonna be okay, bro. I'm okay. I remember the day my first mentor had extended his hand and said he'd like to mentor me and bring me on board to do the sales job, calling people. When I was in that room with him and another person that was getting trained, getting hired, there was a easel with a big old white sheet of paper. And he takes out a marker and he puts a dot in the middle of the page and he draws a circle around it. And he points to the dot and he says, "This is you." And then he points to the circle and he says, "And this is your comfort zone." And he said, when you exit outside your comfort zone doesn't just get bigger in that one area. When you exit your comfort zone, your entire comfort zone expands. So things that used to be challenging to you, and if you're stepping outside your comfort zone in other ways, those things become easier because you're expanding your comfort zone. The thing is, when I traveled the world, bro, or more specifically when I traveled around Europe and traveled around the US for that year, I was outside my comfort zone that whole motherfucking time, bro. The whole time I was outside my comfort zone. The whole fucking time. So it's like, this other shit that I'm doing, bro, is fucking nothing. Nigga, it's nothing. Nigga, it's nothing. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. It's nothing, nigga. It's nothing. Nigga, it's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Remember that shit I gave you last week, nigga? It was nothing. It was nothing. It's nothing. And I think that's like the benefit of me, like, winning so much in the past. Is like, this is a cakewalk, bro. I have a product that sells itself. I just need to put it in the right position for it to succeed. I've done much more difficult and challenging things than this. So, you know, I can enjoy it. I can have fun. And I always think about my marathon. That's my that's the thing I'm the most proud of. Yeah, I travel the world and all that kind of stuff, and I've overcome so much, and I've done so much in my life. But it's weird. The thing that I am most proud of is my marathon, and I think I'm most proud of my marathon because I did that for like me. I did it for Kobe, to commemorate Kobe and show my respect to Kobe. But like I did it because it meant a lot to me to do that. I did not do that for the opinion of other people. I was like, dude, like I need to show my respect to fucking Kobe Bryant, bro. And I was 24 years old, and Kobe Bryant wore number 24. And I trained for this marathon. I trained fucking hard for it. I remember I was in motherfucking Big Bear in the fucking mountains. I remember I fucking had I remember one day I ran 6 miles and another day I ran 8 miles. I mean, dude, I was putting it, and there's so many runs that come to my mind where I'm like, damn, I fucking overcame. God damn, I overcame in those runs, man. God damn, did I fucking push. And on my last day of being 24 years old, I went to a park by my motherfucking self. And I ran a marathon with an extra mile at the end to commemorate Kobe Bryant. And what I'm most proud of about that was the push that I gave during that time. All of those runs, all those times I did not want to run, but I ran anyway. Strategically, not even strategically, almost idiotically, waiting until the hottest time of the day to go for my run. Running in 113-degree weather, bro. I think that's like 42 degrees Celsius. Let me see. 113 Fahrenheit to Celsius is, come on, what the fuck? Give me a straight answer, bro. 45 degrees Celsius. Putting in like a fucking 5 mile run, 4 mile run, 6 mile run. It's not like it was just one run. Like there were several runs that I had where I was running in that heat and pushing through. I've expanded my comfort zone so fucking much to where it's like, this is a cakewalk, bro. Like, I just need to figure out, like, I think the decision to make it free is a great fucking decision. I think the decision to do this YouTube is a great motherfucking decision. I think this is a great motherfucking decision, but I would not have done any of this shit if I was comfortable. I wouldn't have. I was meant to be in the position that I'm in because it's forcing me to take these specific actions. The universe knows what it's fucking doing, bro. I wasn't meant to just become a success from this right away. I have dues to pay still. I still got dues that need to be paid. And that's fine. I'll pay them. And knowing that the journey is the best part of it, I'm going to enjoy this shit as best as I can. I'm going to do my best. I'm still young as fuck. 28 years old. I have a product that can lead me to hundreds of millions of dollars. And I'm building on my assets, bro. So if you're here this early, bro, consider yourself fortunate that you get to witness this as I go, as opposed to once I make it. You get to see the rise. We get to experience it together. I'm so proud of me. I am so proud of me.